Get ready with me to see my ex-boyfriend. Okay, first I'm gonna shower and make sure that I smell as much like me as I can, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just got out of the shower and time to fix my hair. I'm just gonna do my curly hair routine, but I did put a towel, so like my hair is like too dry for that, but like I honestly don't really care because I'm going to bed anyways and I don't care if it looks good in the morning, so yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are wondering why I'm making this video. Like, why are you hanging out with your ex? Okay, hold on, I need to get a new one. Okay, I just grabbed a new one. Why we're hanging out. See, this isn't a hangout, this is just like a, more like another closure activity, if you know what I mean. Like, he bought me a really early Christmas present, and he's just coming to drop it off because I already gave him his supposed to be birthday present, but obviously didn't make it there. My hair is like too dry to be doing this right now, but I honestly don't care because it doesn't even like, I don't care if it even looks good. Our goal is to like still be friends, and I know people never say that that works, but like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. But we're gonna try. But also, like, we've been talking a lot, but like not in person. Like, we'll be calling or texting, which is like not the same as in person. Sorry if this video is like really boring. I just like don't know what to talk about because my brain is like so scrambled. Okay, next I'm gonna do my skincare because if you couldn't tell, I've been having a lot of stress breakouts, so I actually need to get rid of that. How can we go back to being friends when we just I was literally watching edits to that song earlier, and I had such a big panic attack. I had to call my mom and tell her to drive an hour to come pick me up from my practice and take me home. You're probably wondering why I was watching edits during my practice, but it's because I'm injured, so I start like later than everyone else, and I didn't even practice today because I got picked up before I even started. Okay, I'm obviously not going to do any makeup because I will most likely be crying. Jeez. I am going to put on some lip tint though because I need to have like something, you know? But I'm just going to do the perfume that he got me instead. That should be good. Okay, now time for the fit. Okay, I threw on this like not quite matching but matching set moment. Like they're not the exact same, but it's like close enough. And that is it. Wish me luck. Love you. Bye. Get ready for work with me while I tell you guys the best pieces of advice I have gotten after being broken up with. I was broken up with in a very horrible manner by somebody who I really thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. For weeks, I literally felt like my life was over and he absolutely crushed me inside. It's a simple phrase and I'm sure you've heard it in other people's advice too. Just let him. Let him move on. Let him cheat. Let him do whatever. Because it's out of your control and you'll never ever understand all the complexities and the things going on inside of his head. And if you have to fight and argue just to stay in someone's life, it's not worth it. Someone who knows your value will never ever put themselves in a position to lose you. So if he wants to walk away, you just have to let him. Now this next one is pretty applicable to my situation, and I know that other girls experience this as well. But someone's level 4 effort is another person's 10. Meaning somebody could be giving their all into a relationship or what they think is all they have the capacity to do. Yet it could be somebody on the receiving end's level 4 effort of what they expect and what they want out of a relationship. This one was really important for me because I always felt throughout the relationship I wasn't experiencing the level of effort that I deserve. Yet he told me it felt like he was never enough and that I was never satisfied. And basically convinced me that everything he was doing was the most amount that I'll ever get. And I'm here to remind you, that's not true. You will meet somebody who matches your energy in the exact ways you need to, and your 10s will align. Now this third isn't old faithful, but this too shall pass. I didn't really fully understand the depth at which that saying really had meaning to it, but this breakup put me in such a dark place, and I literally thought that I would never not feel this way ever again. Like, I just thought I was going to be sad about this breakup. He's the one that got away for the rest of my life. I know, that's crazy, but I really did feel that way. And one day I woke up and I was less sad, and the next day I was less sad, and the next day. And I really truly understand what it means to say this too shall pass. This came from a friend who was cheated on, and she was in a really dark place from that. And she said this to me multiple times as I was like really going through it. In the moment, it didn't really mean anything because you don't think that it's going to pass and you think it's going to consume you forever, but it doesn't. And I definitely want to remind you that this will pass and you just have to let yourself be sad in the moment so that it can pass. The fourth thing I want to remind you is that how somebody hurts you is just a reflection of how hurt they are inside. I knew that there was issues with this person deep down, but I chose to stick with them and support them no matter what, and I was ready for the long haul with them to be able to figure these out with him.
But sometimes you just can't erase the past, and you can't erase all the experiences that that person went through. And they're just going to go on a continuous cycle for the rest of their lives, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Of course, part of you wants to help that person, but if they're going to hurt you and destroy you in their path of destruction, then like there's just nothing you can do about it. Just know that it's way more about them than it is about you. And this one's just kind of comforting in a way, because it's like it's not really that personal to you. It's way more about them. And I know like people say it's so cliche in breakups to be like, it's not you, it's me, but I really do think that if somebody hurts you so badly, it is more about them, because they don't know how to handle a hard time or like a hardship at all. Sometimes any little bit of argument or a hard time can send somebody into a fight or flight mode that you'll never understand, because it has to probably do with a deep down trauma that they have never been able to fully heal from. Now, this next one I want to say is that God has a plan for you. No matter what you believe in, the universe has a plan for you. When I was in my darkest time, I truly just looked to God and had faith that He was putting me in the right direction. Rejection is redirection, and He's just putting us on the best path for ourselves and for our own personal growth. And I really think that He has a plan, and I have way better coming to me than I had in the time. It only took me to be out of the relationship to realize how much I actually wasn't fully reaching my peak happiness. Now, this next one I want to say came from my therapist when we were talking about like the idea of getting back together with this person in the future. And she looked at me and she was like, yeah, but if he wanted to get back together with you and he came to you, what amount of words would undo the actions and the pain that he just put you through? And I'm like, no, you're right. I think I would always think about that for the rest of my life if I were to stay with him. So this one's just for my girlies who contemplate getting back with a guy who did them wrong. And I just want to tell you, don't, please don't. Even if they vow to never hurt you ever again, I really just feel like it's going to be in the back of your mind forever. And if somebody valued you to your max potential that you should be valued, they would never put themselves in a position to lose you. And that kind of goes with the saying, don't let a man tell you twice he doesn't want you. Just don't put yourself in the position to let him, because if he did you wrong once, the odds that he's going to do it again are very high. And that's all for today, guys. I hope this was at least somewhat helpful, and let me know if you guys want to hear more, because I have so much more from the experience I just went through. But yeah, stay safe out there. Love you guys. Bye.
The cat is out of the bag, guys. As you guys now know, I just got out of a 5-year relationship and we didn't announce it for 3 months, so we got a lot to catch up on. So we're gonna get ready for the day and do a little chit chat life update while I fill you guys in on everything. The first major thing is that I moved into a new apartment about 2 months ago. So I've been spending the past 3 months sort of decorating my apartment, getting settled, and sort of just adjusting to living alone for the very first time in my life. But that was my stomach. Did you hear that? I've been spending a lot of time with my friends and family and just nurturing those relationships that naturally get neglected when you're in a really long-term relationship. I've been doing lots of late days, lots of girls' nights, wine nights, and it's been so much fun. I have a trip planned here in a month with my family. We're going to California, so I'm really excited about that too. I've been trying some new hobbies recently, doing lots of cooking, trying different recipes. I've dabbled in crocheting a little bit. I'm not very good at it. I'm actually like really bad at it, but it's fun to try new hobbies. I've been trying lots of different workouts. I've gotten into running a little bit. I signed up for a new gym where it's like classes, and it's been really fun. And I want to try some other hobbies, maybe scrapbooking. I don't know. I want to get into fun, like little crafty things. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I'm still working as a nurse in the neurotrauma ICU. The last few months, I've really focused on getting all my ducks in a row for CRNA school. I don't really know when I'm going to apply. I don't know if I feel ready. It could be this year, it could be years from now. I really don't know. But I've been working on getting all my prerequisites that I do need for my application when I do eventually apply. I'm taking a big test here in about a month called the CCRN, so I've been studying for that. So watch out for some study vlogs, but I'm actually really nervous for it. There's obviously been a lot of change in the past few months and a lot of adjusting to do, but I can confidently say that I am at a really good place in my life mentally. It's been 3 months of a lot of self-growth and self-development. I've learned a lot about myself and I feel like I've grown a lot, but I'm so excited to see where the future takes me and to share that with all of you guys. And I'll say this a million times over, but thank you guys so much for All the love and support that you guys give me, it really means more than you'll ever know. Here is to a new chapter.
I can't explain. I got a feeling that I can't erase. Just a feeling that I want it behind, because it's something that it's on my mind.
Get ready for bed with me less than 12 hours post breakup. I'm out of town right now. I'm in Utah and I'm staying at my sister's house right now, and I'm in her daughter's room. I don't know if I'm like emotionless or what, but I crashed out for like 20 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I was just like fine. Like I didn't even cry. I don't know if it's because like the last breakup I went through was with like my first love, and I was like literally like so in love with him, like so obsessed. So I don't know if like in comparison to that breakup, this one's just like like nothing. But I'm honestly like completely fine. I'm actually like really excited. Okay, let's go do skincare. I'm really happy when I'm single. Like I've never like been someone who like needs to be in a relationship. So I'm honestly just like excited and like happy. I don't know. Plus we like just started long distance, and like that was not fun. This week has just not been my week. Like I was on my period all week long, and I was like with him all week long, and I was in such a bad mood. Every single day I was in a bad mood, and like today, the day that we broke up, I've been the happiest I've been all week. Okay, editing this, I feel like I was in such a bad mood the whole week. Number one, because like yeah, I was like on my period normal, but number two, I just found out that my boyfriend had told me like a big fat lie and was lying to me, so that's why I was in a bad mood. Maybe, I don't know. Keep watching for a little bit of tea on that. Is that a sign? I don't know. Okay, I might get totally flamed for this, but honestly I don't really care. I have a date tomorrow because it's the 4th of July, and I'm going night paddle boarding with this guy, and we're gonna like bring glow sticks and stuff, and I think we're gonna watch a movie or something afterwards. But I'm excited. He had a crush on me like before this relationship started. I don't really know him, like I've never hung out with him before, but I don't know, I think it's gonna be fun. I was kind of losing my mind for like an hour or two, and then afterwards I was like, this is embarrassing, and I stopped, and then I was like, wait, I'm single, I'm free, like I can have fun. I feel like some people are definitely gonna think that it's so messed up that we're gonna date like so soon after, but we only dated for like 2 months. I also found out on Monday that he lied to me about having a sleepover with 2 girls on top of a mountain, so it's fine, he'll be fine, I'm fine. It's honestly such a hack to go through like a really, really, really bad breakup with like your first love and then get into more relationships, because then those breakups literally don't hurt at all. Like, I don't know, like, am I crazy? Or I really hope this doesn't get taken the wrong way as me, like, I don't know. I just think I'm young, I'm single, I'm not sad, or like, oh no, it's fine. I just want to go and be goofy. Anyway, go break up with your boyfriend. If he's a freshman in college, don't trust him because he's probably lying to you. Anyway, good night, bye.
So it's officially been 2 weeks since my breakup, and I just wanted to share some things that I've been practicing that might help you if you're going through something similar. The first thing for me is absolutely no sad, boo is me music, because I really feel the music that I listen to. So if I listen to the stereotypical breakup, I'm so sad, I want him back kind of music, that's how I'm gonna feel. So instead, I have an incredible playlist, which you're more than welcome to message me if you'd like. That's all breakup songs, but songs that aren't boo is me, but boo is him, and life goes on. So that's been helping me a lot. Sadly, I can't avoid seeing him because I do have a class with him on Mondays and Wednesdays, but if you can, do not reach out to them. Easier said than done. Don't look at photos, don't look at anything, because those ways are allowing new memories to be formed in your mind. The goal is that the memories stop cold in their tracks. No more new ones, only what was, so you're not stuck in this loop of, oh, maybe they're different, maybe they can change. It's like, no, they were what you remember them as, point blank. One of the things that I know I've been struggling with the most is the fact of not having somebody anymore, like a partner to put time into and to kind of like spoil in a way and show love to somebody. And I was really sad about that at first, but I had an incredible conversation with one of my friends who's going through something similar, and she said something that just like opened my eyes so much, that I love showing love to other people, especially like my partner. She said, well, now would like a great time for you to just show love to yourself in the same ways. And it sounds so like duh, but it really resonated with me so much. So like whenever I would go out and, look for, shop for things for my partner instead, let's do that for myself. I would always go out to eat just like to get them something. Now go out to eat just for you. Like I can do those things. I've been loving it. So it's not all like moving up and breaking through, the world's my oyster. I still have really hard days. I would say up until about 2 days ago, I did have like one breakdown a day, which I'm gonna tell myself is healthy. But the worst for me is at night, because I always have dreams about him. So just like last night, I had a dream, and usually they're all about me just begging for him back and almost getting there. And then I wake up and I'm on like this precipice where I'm like, I need to call him. I need to like find this resolution. Like we need to get back together. Obviously the stars are telling me so. Instead of immediately like giving into that feeling and reaching out, what I've been doing is I wrote in my notebook a list of the ways that I would like to be treated, and then checked off the things that he did. Not the things that I wanted him to do or asked him to do, but the actual things he did, to see how many of my needs were met, and not many of them were. So I remind myself that if I were to reach out and get back together, that list would remain the same. And why would I go back to someone who's easy or who's there that I can reach back out to just to have a few of my lists checked off, rather than wait and find somebody that can check off everything? Another thing for me is I love a challenge, I love a competition. So also telling myself that, yes, this is hard. It's so hard to not reach out, and it's so hard to get up in the morning and keep moving. But that's what makes it interesting. It shouldn't be easy. It should be hard. It should be hard to get the right thing. Finally, the last piece of advice I can give that's been helping me a lot is that idea of staying busy. And when I say stay busy, that doesn't mean like stay distracted. It means make meaningful plans, do meaningful things, be fulfilling still in your life. Don't sit and mope. So I still get up and go to school every day, and I take extra time to hang out with my friends and make memories like that. Take time to take care of yourself. Even sitting down and watching a show is taking time for yourself. So stay busy, but meaningfully. I'm so late and I don't have time to blow dry my hair, but here's the outfit. Please, please, please ignore my messy room. It's been hard, but that's okay. It's hard, and if you're going through something similar, I know it's hard for you too, but the day goes on. It goes on.
Get ready with me whilst I talk about breakups, healing, and all of that stuff. And I've actually got to go somewhere, so let's hope that I'm not going to cry. So obviously, breakup journey is different for every single person, and I feel like people do move on in their own time, and I think it's very important to highlight that. Some people can move on in a month, some people take years to move on, and that is totally fine. I feel like for me personally, I do take a longer time to heal, but that's because I'm quite an emotional person. Just hooed up and put way too much on. I feel like right now I'm really taking time to myself, and I'm not actually going out as much as I used to. So I used to go out all the time, and I'm actually letting myself heal. I feel like before I was just going out every single weekend. I was just doing things that necessarily isn't for me the best way to heal. I didn't actually think it's helping me in long term, and it's not helping me reach my goals. So I'm kind of like trying to sack going out a little bit. But that does not mean that I've stopped seeing my friends. I'm just doing different things with them, like going out for dinner, going to the gym, or just literally just chilling around each other's houses. They told me to run so many times. They told me, Gracie, please stop doing this to yourself. And I didn't listen because I wasn't ready to leave that situation.
I don't even think I actually am still ready to leave that situation. I realise that right now it's not working. It could work in the future, but right now, no way. If you're not doing okay in yourself, you need to run away and get out of that situation. So that being said, doing things that you enjoy is so important. This time is time you never had before because you were splitting your time for someone else. So do things that you enjoy. So for me, things that I really enjoy is obviously going to the football with my family and me with friends, just chilling. Change is inevitable and it's scary, but take the changes. You can't progress and you can't better yourself. Without change, nothing changes. That is what I'm trying to say. I'm literally just doing this video to remind you that it's literally okay to be at whatever stage you're at. It's okay to take steps forward and then take steps back, okay? Because healing is such a long process, and yes, it does take time to heal, but what you're doing to heal is more important. If listening to that sad song is what you want to do, then listen to it. If it's making you get your emotions out, listen to it. Don't let anyone tell you how to heal. I know how it feels to watch other people and be like, oh, I wish that was me, but I feel like the beauty of being alone is that you get all of your time to yourself, and them people are lucky, yes, and I do envy them. I'm not gonna lie, but it will happen for you, and there's no rush. The more you rush, the more times you're gonna get your heart broken because you're not gonna end up with the right person. They're out there, they're just not ready for you yet. I feel like a lot of the time I was holding on to things that I thought that person could have been and how things could have been, and that is what really stopped me from letting go. Because I knew how great of a person he is, and he's still a great person, don't get me wrong. I will never let anyone say a bad thing about him. I was too obsessed with what he could have been instead of what he was. Also, been taking my time to learn new skills, doing things, just to focus on me and maybe just distract the focus from what actually is going on in my mind, and just trying to better myself. In the end, I was actually breaking my own heart in the end, because I was literally glossing over the fact that the effort wasn't reciprocated. So for a while I was avoiding places that me and him had been to. We didn't actually go to that many places together, but I was avoiding them, and I'm actually going to them, making new memories, and that was a huge step for me, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And if you feel like you need to speak to other people and talk to other people straight away, then go ahead, but just remember that hurt people, and if you're not fully healed yourself, by distracting yourself with someone else later on, that all of that hurt will still be there. You're just not acknowledging it. For the girlies out there who have had no closure, no communication, no explanation, and has just literally been dropped, basically I need you guys to know you don't need that explanation. Walk, run. If they're not adult enough to communicate with you, be adult enough and walk away. So I don't know about any of you guys, but my For You page is literally full of quotes, all them tarot card reading things. Quotes, find ones that actually you like and resonate with you, and put them as your background on your phone. For me, the no contact, I do sometimes sit there and think it's so hard, but you can't contact them, you don't do it. If you're contacting them, if you're talking to them, if you're watching what they're doing, you're not gonna heal. That person's still there. They can't be there whilst you're healing. You can't heal a scab if you're constantly picking it, and that's what contacting them is doing. You're still there, you're fiddling with it. Just leave it. I just want to reiterate that it's okay to cry, okay? It's okay to be sad, and it's okay to not feel okay all the time. I'm literally 22 years old. These are the best years of my life. I'm gonna feel these emotions now, and one day I'm not gonna feel this anymore. I'm gonna be happily married in a house. What? I'm gonna be happily married in a house. I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna tell my kids about this heartbreak. And I'm gonna wish that I still could feel this way, because this period of my life is never gonna be here ever again. I just feel like the most important thing that I was trying to say throughout this whole video is that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the emotions. I know it's a bit weird to say, enjoy being sad, but you're not going to feel that emotion all day. One day, you're literally going to be with someone who worships the ground that you walk on. someone who makes you grateful that you're alive. And it could well be this person that is upset you right now, but you just need to be with you for now. I'm getting emotional now. Here's the finished look, guys. If you guys want more updates on how I'm doing with my healing journey and everything that I'm feeling, please let me know and I'll do more videos like this. But guys, it's always going to be okay, and I'm trying my best to be positive. Some days I'm not there, some days I feel like I'm losing it, but it's all about being human. So I love you all.
Spend the morning or day with me 1 week after my fiance has ended things with me. I am honestly just looking for a way of more distractions. I don't even know. I have been crying for a week straight, and if you can't tell, my voice is just shot because I've also been fighting sickness. I don't know. I just have had a cough non-stop for a week as well, and I may or may not cry in this video. I don't really know. I have been trying to hold them back because I have literally been crying every single day for a week straight. But at this point, I'm numb, and I just want to honestly connect with other people who may be going through the same thing or have just been there in the past. I have never had to grieve like this before. So it's very, very new and shocking, and I just, I don't know what I'm doing. I am just trying to be okay, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't even have much planned for today. I'm honestly just trying to sort of get ready to make myself feel better. I don't really want to go through everything right now in this video, but if you have been through something like this before, if you have any advice, honestly, leave them below in the comments, because your girl is just trying to live, honestly. I don't know how people can be with somebody for 7 years or longer, or whatever the case may be, and just decide to cut that person out of their life one day. I don't know if the person probably has been planning this for a few months behind my back and not telling me the truth. But yeah, I just don't understand how somebody is just okay with doing that after getting down on one knee and proposing. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm obviously not gonna put on makeup today because I just don't care, and I haven't been getting any sleep, and when I have makeup on it just makes me feel even more tired. I'm probably gonna let these marinate for 10 minutes and probably sit and do nothing. I also haven't been able to eat a real meal in a week, so there's that, like literally no appetite. Expecting this early today, but on a brighter note, I did get my little Honor Active purchase. They did a sneaky little restock of the soft motion straight leg leggings. They didn't restock all of the colors, but the main one I wanted was the just plain black, so I did get that. I got a size medium short because I am 5'1", so I'm really hoping that they are gonna fit really well. I'm excited about these. These are really, really soft. I did get the true blue color as well. I think that is all the energy that